What is up, guys? Competitive Call of Duty player FuZe Illusions here, and today it is Friday at 1:04 in the morning, and I am making a commentary like I always do at 1 in the morning. But more importantly, I'm making a commentary on schedule like I always do, except today is not going to be competitive play. What you were watching is public gameplay of Capture the Flag on Standoff. I'm using the AN94 with red dot, quick draw, and adjustable stock. And I do not know what my perks are because those change so much I can't even. If you're wondering why I am playing public CTF, it's because, well, I haven't been able to play competitive for the past week because Phobia is not on, and we have yet to find 2 more players to play with us to attend LANs like UMG Chicago and possibly Melbourne Columbus. We've yet to find 2 people to do that, and he's not here, so we can't do that. So I've been trying to get comfortable with my AR shot, and I've been playing a lot of public gameplay and a decent bit of League. But I find this is a little tip. I found that the more you use the guns you use in competitive play in public games, the more accurate you seem to be, and the more natural things will be in certain situations. Like my M8 shot up close now is really good. I'm really confident. I don't have to run around corners with my pistol all the time. Competitive play. I'm really confident my M8 shot up close, and my A94 shot is just becoming better up close. It's always been really good up close. But yeah, get more comfortable with it. And I found that CTF, if you play games like Hardpoint and CTF, game modes that are in competitive play, you do pick up on certain things. Like CTF and pubs, you get to spawn trap more people, and you get to see spawns a little bit better and see how touchy they can be. Such you learn stuff about the map. Same with Hardpoint, you learn stuff about the map, the game type, and how to play it better. So I do encourage you, if you are a competitive player, go ahead and go out there and play some public games in game modes like CTF and Hardpoint. I don't know if I recommend Search and Destroy because the way public players play Search and Destroy is beyond my comprehension of stupid. So don't play Search and Destroy in pubs. But anyway, this is not what I want to talk about. I do not want to talk about public games. I want to talk about the Call of Duty Championships, or some of you may misinterpret them as COD XP. It's no longer called COD XP. This is called COD Championships, or Black Ops 2. If you do not know what this is a tournament that was the qualifiers for this LAN where I think it was 2 seasons ago of League play, which is just 2 months ago. The top 8 teams overall with XP and in a certain division got automatically invited to come to this LAN. It is invite only, or if you place, I believe it was top 8 at MLG, you got invited to the LAN, and other countries like in Europe and Australia and Korea, there were certain other like league play qualifiers or tournament qualifiers to get here. But I think there's 128 players total. I am not capable of doing the math and dividing that by 4 at the moment on spot, so I cannot tell you how many teams there are, but you do have to be invited. These are the top players in the world, and they're competing for $1 million in cash prizes in Hollywood. And I don't know if it's actually at Activision Studios, but at some place where they're hosting the LAN. I don't know exactly where it is, but I know it is in Hollywood, and I know Activision is running the thing, and they are giving out the money. But yeah, this right now is as big as, if you follow the competitive scene in Black Ops 1, this is as big as MLG Nationals. This is the biggest LAN. This holds the most money. I'm not sure why it is done so early, and I'm not sure why it's not done at the beginning of the game like COD XP was. If you're familiar with COD XP, it was done, I believe, before MW3 even came out. Optic took that home. But I'm here to talk about what I predict of Call of Duty Championships and what I think is awesome. What I think is awesome is the developer is supporting esports in the way that they are. I think it's awesome that they are hosting a LAN for this much money, and even after the game has come out. So the popularity for this is going to be through the roof in comparison to probably MLG events and such, as I believe there's going to be ads for it on your, not your dashboard. Well, probably, there has been ads for Call of Duty Championships on your dashboard. You may have seen it as you sign into Xbox Live, a little picture with Optic holding the giant check for $400,000. That is what the first place team gets. They don't actually get $1 million. You get $400,000. I'm not sure why that is. I'm assuming some kind of tax obligation, so stuff such as that. But Yeah, grand prize or the first place team gets $400,000. But yeah, you may have seen the ad on your dashboard. I believe when you get on Black Ops 2 multiplayer, I believe there will be an ad when you click on Xbox Live that says check it out, check out the stream. If you do not know what the stream is, it will be twitch.tv/Call of Duty, I believe. I will have links in the description for all of this stuff. But this is huge. This is huge for esports because they are really promoting competitive play. And they're kind of in a sense promoting league play. And when you promote things like this, you're encouraging the community to get better at the game, but also to open up to the fact that Call of Duty at a competitive level is a sport, as well as other esports like StarCraft 2 and League of Legends, games like that. These are serious sports. These are team activities. I think it's awesome that the developer is putting such support in this. It's just an awesome thing. If you're familiar with how the competitive scene was for MW3, there was absolutely no developer support. Black Ops 1, there was some developer support with esports when Vonderhaar came in. He really was a fan of esports. If you don't know who Vonderhaar is, Dave Vonderhaar is the creative leader at Treyarch, I believe. He's the head guy, the head game designer, and he supports esports so much. It's crazy. MW3 was not that way. It was never on MLG because of developer support being so insufficient. Black Ops 1 was on MLG because Vonderhaar came in, and the game was awesome. They really encourage esports, but this game has been phenomenal with the support we've been getting from developers and doing what we do and putting on these LANs. And in a minute, I don't know if my audio is going to be synced up, but you're going to see a really clutch 4-piece with that Hellstorm. That was pretty crazy. So yeah, for those of you who are familiar with it, I want to tell you about my predictions for it. Some of you may know the teams that are going that aren't even competitive players, like teams like Envious, Optic, Complexity, Farico. These are the big name teams that are the big dogs that have been around. My prediction to win it all, I'm honestly saying Envious, but I always say Envious because I'm an Envious fan, but I also think they're a really strong team, and I think they're really prepared for this. And I think my close runner-up, if it's not going to be Envious, I think it's going to be Rage. And a lot of you people are not going to know who Team Rage is or whatever. I don't know if they're called like Team Rage, but I know the name is Rage. If you're not familiar with it, it has some Halo pros on it, like Ogre 2. I think they're going. It's either going to be Envious, Complexity, or one of these underdog teams like Rage, because of simply the fact that no top team has played them and they don't live stream their scrims. They're so unknown, it's crazy. No one knows how they're going to play, and no one knows how good they play. I believe Rage qualified through league play, and all of these underdog teams, half of them that have been invited haven't even been to an MLG event for Call of Duty. Some of them, their first actual LAN playing Call of Duty. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see teams like Rage and teams like TVA and Phoenix go up against teams like Optic, Envy, Complexity, and Farico. I think it's going to be a really good LAN, and I'm predicting Envious coming out on top, and I'm throwing in a curveball saying Rage might get a really top finish. I'm not sure what the top four, the prize money is for the top four. I know first place team gets $400,000. I think second place team gets $200,000. And I think it just gradually goes down until it adds up all the way to $1 million. I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely check it out. Even if you aren't an esports enthusiast, I encourage you to check it out and support us in what we're doing. Even though you may not be into esports yourself, at least respect the fact that we are doing things like this. That this is a sport. And this is something real, and these LANs you can make a career out of doing this. So yeah, I definitely encourage you to check it out. Links will be in the description. I hope you enjoyed the video because it is wrapping up. This was Standoff, CTF in a public mode. My final score, I believe, is 54-8. And I encourage you Friday, April 6th. I don't actually. It might not start on Friday. This weekend, the 6th through 8 weekend, I believe, of April, something like that. And check out Call of Duty Championships, and I thank you for watching. Please drop the video a like, please subscribe. Thanks for 200 subscribers, and I hope you have a nice day.